There are several problems related specifically to WCF and .NET Core applications. If WCF service is calling another service, the target service identity must be explicitly specified. We need to specify protection level, sign or encrypt and sign in the binding of a WCF service that uses net.tcp binding with transport security. ASP.NET Core doesn't implement impersonation. Applications run with the application's identity for all requests using the app pool or process identity. If the application should perform an action on behalf of a user, we need to use methods Windows identity run impersonated or run impersonated async. Also note that ASP.NET Core 3 and later can only target .NET Core services. It seems that several .NET Core versions have a track record of bugs, basically preventing end-user impersonation and Kerberos delegation. Identifying the version in use and searching GitHub discussions for reported issues may save a lot of time. You can always try enabling protocol transition as a workaround if the application security is not a critical requirement. Kerberos service for user cache timeout is the lifetime of the service for user negative cache entries that are used to restrict the number of service for user proxy requests from a particular computer. Basically, if a call is made for a non-existent or misconfigured SPN, such as a call for a UPN in a WCF service missing endpoint identity, Kerberos negative cache will record the requested SPN and will not query KDC for it for the next 15 minutes to maintain the responsiveness of the server. Kerberos service for user ticket lifetime is the lifetime of tickets that are obtained by service for user proxy requests. This is how long these tickets are kept in the local Kerberos cache by default. In Q1 2020, Microsoft confirmed there was a bug in Windows 2012, 2016 and 2019 servers that affected Kerberos service for user negative cache behavior. Basically, a call for a non-existent SPN acted as a trigger of the bug and disabled S4U proxy service for the entire host for the following 15 minutes. It was effectively a denial of service attack on the targeted service, but also on all the co-hosted services on the shared IIS. In Q3 2021, Microsoft confirmed that Windows 2022 server was released without the bug, and that the bug was resolved for Windows 2016 and 2019 servers through a patch release in Q4 2020. The effects of the bug can be contained temporarily to the targeted service by changing the values of the relevant registry entries to 0 and effectively disabling Kerberos S4U negative cache and service ticket cache. But Microsoft doesn't recommend it as a long-term solution. The change may affect the server performances, and we should use it only as an emergency short-term workaround until the trigger is identified and resolved.